to capture the great Jackie Collins in Bitch Deep in Spain, Bitch and the Return of Jafar, Amelia Bedilla and the Bitch and the Crystal Skull, and Bitch and Deep in Space. Now, next up we have come to the stage is Mr. Tom Kessler. Tom wanted me to say that he was Kansas City's favorite stun, the nerd to end all nerds, and something about sexual dynamo. I do not understand the last one. But regardless, ladies and gentlemen, Tom Kessler!
I said none of those things about myself, but thank you. I am actually the KC Airsex champion, which is really just a biographical fact. But that's also something, it happens to be true. And the thing about, I won't take long, because, if this was an audience of my girlfriend, you'd know this is going to be a short act. But you laugh a lot. So, of course, there'd also only be 2 of you here, so I'm really glad you're not. I'm from Kansas City. I love Kansas City. Are y'all from Kansas City? Everybody love Kansas City? Yeah. But see, that's you can always tell the people who love Kansas City because they're here. The people who don't love Kansas City are at home going, "Oh, Kansas City sucks. What's on TV?" Everywhere sucks if you watch TV. You could be in Reno, Nevada, at the Bunny Ranch, and you could be popping Viagra, and it would be terrible if you stayed in your room and watched TV. That's what TV does to you. It's ruinous, right? But I say Kansas City is just as good as Reno. I say it's the best city in the world, as long as you like to go to bed by 1 a.m. Which I do, so that works out really well. That's the thing though, because you gotta be creative. You gotta explore a little bit. I got a really short cable. I can't explore very far here, right? But you gotta explore a little bit. You can't just. Kansas City doesn't come to you. Kansas City's like a cat, right? The cat, you gotta chase it a little bit. Come here, kitty. Come here. I got you. Yeah, you're biting me now. you gotta actually find it, right? You walked past this place twice before you came in, right? You didn't even know it was here, and now you're inside, and it's amazing. Kansas City's like that. You ever come out on First Fridays? First Friday people here? Yeah. One time I was at First Friday, and I walked down an alleyway, and there were freaking aerial dancers, in the air on a scaffolding, doing aerial gymnastics. You know those girls, aren't they great? Yeah. Totally, you've taken classes with them. That's how small Kansas City is. These girls have done it. I'm telling the story, they're like, woo, that was me! All right! I was up there on that scaffolding. Yeah, I saw you. You didn't have a beard then. You look hot now. That's the thing, though. Kansas City's small like that, but, it rewards adventurousness. Life is like a choose-your-own-adventure novel, right? I could have walked right past that alley. I could have taken the safe route and just, kept walking until I got to the gallery that was well-lit, right? But life's an adventure. You got to take your chances, right? You remember those choose-your-own-adventure novels, right? Yes. You always cheated. Everybody cheated, right? Nobody just took the risks, right? You'd be like, you're floating on your pirate ship, and a beautiful mermaid swims up to the side of your boat. She offers to take you down to the bottom of the ocean and show you her underwater treasure cave. A, jump over the side of the boat and swim down with her. Or B, stay on your pirate ship and sail on towards the Ghost Cove, right? And you go, I was excited about the Ghost Cove, but that underwater treasure cave sounds pretty amazing. I better check. Here, let's go 89. Here we go. Oh, shit! That bitch is gonna kill me! I'm gonna stay on my pirate ship. I don't need to see that treasure cave. But real life isn't like that. You gotta take risks, right? You gotta actually see what happens, right? So, you're driving down the road, you see a beautiful girl, she's barefoot and crying, it's starting to rain, she looks desperate and sad and lonely, and you go, should I stop? Should I give her a ride? I guess I'll flip ahead to page 89. Herpes. Didn't need to see that treasure cave. That's the thing, you know, everything in life's a risk, you know? I mean, when you go out to a concert, like, everybody's so afraid of losing their personal space now, right? I got up next to this guy, right? This is my best friend, so I can totally, like, sit on his lap. This is, like, my best friend right here. And this is good, right? We've been friends since we were, like, 15, right? We've only done this, like, 40 or 50 times in front of an audience. But I knew that he'd be comfortable with it. But that's the thing, like, we can't do that with everybody, right? Bill, can I do that with you? Probably not. No, I could. These people would like it if I did. Bill wouldn't like it.
I'm your brother. Stay away from me.
That's my brother, and he would hate it. But that's the thing, though. Like, it didn't hurt anybody, right? It didn't do it. You know, personal space is like, but you need to have at least a little something, right? You know, and then like you're in a crowd in a concert, and it's really tough to even get breathing room. Everybody just squeezes in so tight. I got a method for you, okay? I call it dance defense. You ever want to get some space, use dance defense. Now, you know, you got to develop your own moves, right? Because I don't want everybody out here running my game, right? But I got one technique that really works well. I call it the Republican senator. It works like this. You start with a wide stance, right? And then you exploit homophobia. Ain't nobody getting within 10 feet of this right there. Oh, yeah. Of course, here's the thing, occasionally that backfires, just once in a while. And I was at a show, and with this guy, you know, you can never tell with people, you know. Like, you see a guy on his Facebook profile, and he's, you know, holding a gun and looking all manly or whatever. That guy goes to MCBs. He totally does, you know, it's okay, I don't have a problem with that, good for him, right? But don't act like you're not, right? So this guy, he's got a beard, and he's got a shaved head, and he's all chewing dip and spitting into a cup. You know, he comes up to me, you know, and I'll admit, you know, I was dancing. I like to dance. I enjoy it. So I'm dancing at a show, and this guy comes up to me, and he's like, "Hey, man, what do you do?" I'm like, "Computers, right?" He's like, "Cool. Do you do Java?" He's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Do you do C++?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you do dick?" No, I don't do dick. Cool. Do you do Fortran? No. I should have stayed on my pirate ship. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Tom, you butthead, you added another punchline, you son of a... Okay, see, where...